Well, that's what Gary said earlier on about all they do is their own job. They don't try to do anything else. They all know their job. They all do it perfectly, and that's how it works.
Have you seen a team in England that's quite as well drilled as that, though?
No, I haven't. Myself, I haven't. I think they just, you can't never say perfection, but the way they play is just sometimes a bit boring at the end when obviously it's 4-0 up and then they keep passing the ball around and you just think, just ref, just blow the whistle, it's done. But that's City, the way Pep obviously loves the game.
It's all done on the training park. It's hours and hours of work. And I'm sure when Pep Guardiola was first at the club, some of it was a bit repetitive. But look what it's produced. Practice makes permanent. They practice like they play. You can almost see Pep sat on the sideline. It's as if he's got an imaginary remote control, isn't it? Controlling all the players.
A PlayStation control, I think.
A little bit.
Well, I remember speaking to Thierry Henry when he left Arsenal and joined Barcelona, and he said he thought he knew what was a top level, and he said joining Barcelona with Pep was just completely different.
Even at that stage of his career, when
even
he was
at that stage when he was
greatest.
probably the world's best striker, he said the demand every day in training, every minute was just incredible, and not just offensively for Thierry, but even the defensive job. As soon as he lost the ball, you didn't have a second to just switch off. It was straight, as quick as I can get it back. And that's why they get the possession of the ball so often, because as soon as they lose it, they get it back in the space of 5 seconds maximum.
It's funny because if we talk about Arsene Wenger revolutionising football in England, Henry obviously played under Wenger. But he goes to Pep Guardiola's Barcelona and he still has a lot to learn.
Yeah, he did. He said, I've learned so much from him. And I think when he started doing his coaching badges, that's what he said. He said, I've obviously learned a lot from Arsene Wenger, but I've learned a lot from Pep Guardiola in the space of only 3 seasons. I think he was there. So,
do you gents believe there's some accusations that perhaps Pep might be overrated because of the money that he's spent? The clubs he's been at have always financially backed him? Yes or no?
Not overrated, absolutely no. Hang on, we could name one club in particular who spent a huge amount of money in the last 4 or 5 seasons, Manchester United. How has that worked out?
At least Mourinho did it at Porto with a far smaller budget. I mean, that's the accusation, isn't it? That's the reasoning thrown behind this statement.
Yeah, I disagree. I just think whatever budget this guy's got, he's got a faculty to find the players to play the way he wants the game to be played. And that's what... Have you seen a player that he's bought in the last, don't know how many years, that hasn't performed for him? That's been a flop, really, for a big money move.
Zlatan, but that's probably because of off-field issues rather than on-field at Barcelona.
Yeah, and that was only, 1 season, and then he left. But otherwise, every player that he gets, he kind of knows that they're going to fit in his team and they're going to just perform and become top players.